What up? What's going on, Secret Society? What's going on with y'all, man?
Hyped up.
Got to get the hype on.
Hyped up. All right, well, hey, man, it was good hanging out with you. I guess I'll see you later, dude.
Yeah, man. Good seeing you, man. Holla at you. Next backstage, brother.
No, bye.
What's going on in the chat? I see y'all all up in here. What up? What up? What up? I've been saying hi in the chat and shit before the joint sparked off. Random Stars, Candle, Tennessee Tactical One, Monique King, what up? Terry, what up? Lady Smith, what up? Dusty, Ohio. Man, everybody in the house. Flintstone, Tiger, what up? Georgia Peach, Amy. Damn, everybody in this joker, man. Stars. Now I'm backtracking, man, to see who all up. Had a couple new people jump in too, man. Ghetto jumped in. Georgia Girl for Life. What up? What up? What up? Man, I just wanted to do a live stream, man. I didn't want to like have no serious topics or no shit like that, man. I figured we could just hang, man. Sometimes you just want to hang out, you know what I mean? Especially in the Secret Society joint, members joint, shit. Just hang out, talk some shit, talk about whatever, talk about what's going on, what's been going on, whatever, man. I don't care, man. We can talk about whatever. And I just want to introduce the chat to my guest on the panel. This is Mr. POTB, Prepping Outside the Box. If you haven't checked out Prepping Outside the Box, he's a new channel. He hasn't posted any videos yet, but soon he might be What's up, man? What's up?
I mean, I'm basically new, right?
I swear.
I got to pop my cherry again, man.
Yeah. What is it? What is it when like an artist like completely changes their image and shit and they reinvent themselves?
Reinvent themselves.
Yeah, you're in reinvention mode, brother.
We'll come back as the artist formerly known as Prepper.
Right. Now he's in the box. See, that's the thing. We need him to come back out the box. He done went back in the box and ain't come out that motherfucker yet.
I actually almost went live earlier today.
Really?
Yeah, I was going to. I saw Hutch jumped on there, or he was about to, so I changed my mind. But I was like, because I was going to go on there and do the whole bag thing and everything. But
oh shit, hell yeah, man, hell yeah.
I'm mess around.
Shit, I got my other forms of communication I'm gonna show off, man. I'm gonna show y'all. I got a couple new beats too. I want y'all to give me y'all's thoughts on a couple new beats, man. They're kind of dark and mysterious, I guess you could say, maybe, kind of, sort of. I'm just starting to work on them, so I want to know if I'm going in the right direction or if I should scratch them and try something else, you know. But yeah, man, I did some prepping today. Y'all. What up, fat man? What's going on with you? Deborah Atkins, what up? Oh, shit. What up? Chill.
What's up, Hutch?
What up?
I did do some prepping today, though, man. I, recycled the gas cans, man. Took all the gas, put them in the cars, got some new fresh shit, put some stabilizer in it. Redid my locks on top of my van. I put, grease all over them to keep the water from getting in the locks and rustling them up and shit. I use fishing grease, pen reel grease. Shit works like a charm, man. I've been using it over a year and a half and it stays on there. It doesn't go off. Like the rain won't wash it off. It blocks the rain, man. It keeps the locks good. So it's a good idea, man. Picked up some
like a rust-proof kind of thing, pretty much.
Yeah, because locks, man, they'll rust up and then they won't even open when you go to try to open them and shit if they're outdoors. And you can try to buy the outdoors ones and they have like little rubber seals that sit over them, but they still fail. So I was like, fuck that, man. I'm gonna use my fishing reel grease because that shit is made for the salt water. You know what I'm saying? So I put it on where both of the locks slide in and out and on where you put the key in. And I just grease it up and put a bunch on there.
Nice.
Works great, man. Works great. Just an idea if you didn't think about it.
I've never thought about that.
Yeah. your outdoor locks. Then we got a bunch of seeds, man. I don't know if you seen earlier. I was showing on Hutch's Live earlier, but we picked up a bunch of seeds. Man, these things are expensive, y'all. Y'all bought any seeds lately? $419, $329, $329, $279. It's insane, man. Used to get these for like 99 cents a pack.
Yeah.
Right.
What the fuck is going on around here?
Never letting the crisis go to waste, right?
Monique said, good Lord, we're only 5 minutes in and we're already talking lube.
Hey,
no doubt.
Lube has got to be the first conversation. You don't want to discuss it halfway through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then the whole conversation's dry, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, no doubt. Shit.
I had to.
Man, I brought in the CB I carry in my van 24/7. I brought it in. But just to show everybody, this is what I keep. And it's a handheld joint, but it's also a CB. You can hook it up and plug it in and plug it into an antenna hooked onto your shit. But it's the Midland 75-822. It's got the weather radio on there. It's, just a regular CB Midland. I got 2 battery packs for it, man. The battery pack just slides off of it. And then it's just like a handheld. Like you take this off and you can hook it up and it'll be just like a CB in your car.
What?
Yeah. And then boom, you can put the battery pack on it and travel with it and shit. And then to go with that CB, these work with it. These are the Midland Cobras. These are, I think these are Midlands, right? Man, it's been so long since I've had these a long time, man. But these are the Cobras 38 WXSTs. And these are just, regular CB. I got 2 of these, and that's for like 2 other cars. We can all 3 communicate with all 3 of these. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And these are my old school joints. I picked up some new ones. I've been showing y'all those, but I just wanted to show them off a little bit, man. Give y'all some ideas. Like these are good. These are good walkie-talkies. Good, they got good reviews and shit. Anybody who's had them, man, they talk good about them. I ain't got no complaints with them. So if y'all are looking for a good CB, these are old school, but I think they still sell them and shit. But the Midland 75-822, that's the one that can be a CB in your car and shit. And then the Cobra 38 WXSTs. I'll just show you real quick. In case y'all want to pick something up in the Cobra, you can see it's Cobra.
Hey, that ain't priced too bad either, man.
Yeah, man. And you got the car chargers for them, car plug-ups and shit for each one.
See, the comms are the one thing that I have 0 of. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're sending smoke signals over here, so I need to start looking into that kind of shit.
Yeah. It's not too expensive, man. You got to shell out like $50-$60 to get a decent pair. I mean, you can go up and spend as much as you want, but $50 will get you a nice pair of, that'll work a good distance. Because you and the old lady, man, if y'all got to take separate cars, that's the thing that I think about. If there ain't no phones and that, you're in separate cars and shit's hitting the fan.
See, that's what I was thinking. What kind of range you got on those things? Because if I'm on the bike and she's in the car and we got to play catch up because she can't keep up on the highway kind of thing, that would come in real
handy. They do pretty good. It's all where you're at, man. If you're running around a bunch of woods, of course, it's not as good. If you're on an open highway and you can see each other, boom. You know what I'm saying? It just depends with these fucking things, man.
Right.
But we've tested them. Like Nisi has walked all the way down to the beach, which is probably a half a mile, and that's through woods and everything. And I'll be sitting in the house and we can talk clear as day on these to each other. And she's a half a mile away down at the beach with trees and a hill going down and around and shit. So, I mean, they're pretty damn good, man.
I know.
I just want to warn everybody, if y'all hear a bunch of helicopters and shit, the base at around 8 o'clock lit the fuck up, man. We had a Osprey come through, and it sounded like it had 2 things following it going towards the base. And then all of a sudden the base just lit up. I got it. I took video of it, man. I can show y'all real quick. It's like a minute long. But then another helicopter came after that. And on the base, all you can hear is just all these planes and helicopters going off. And it's been nonstop since about 10 of 8, quarter to 8. Let me bring up this video, man. I'll show y'all. Y'all can't really see. The only thing you'll see is a red light. And I'm following the red light because it's a helicopter going right across my cliff. But then when I stop, you'll see the base is all lit up. You'll see all the lit up lights across the water. Let me show y'all real quick. Don't play yet. Don't play yet. Don't play yet, motherfucker. let me go on big screen real quick. Oh, shit. You can see all those lights and shit. The whole base, and it doesn't show as good on the camera, of course, on the phone. I'm a ways away, but man, that is really lit up. Lights going everywhere, helicopters, air jets going every which way but loose. It's pretty wild, man. I don't know what they're doing tonight. I don't know if they brought in some big wig and they're making a big deal out of it, or they're getting ready for something going off over there, or what. But man, they're going wild over there. But I mean, that's about all I can show. You know what I'm saying? Because it's dark outside, can't see nothing. What's up?
Man, they was going out to get pizza, man. That's all they was doing.
You never know, but man, with this day and age and the times going on, man, I don't know. It's weird when they do it at 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
You got me shopping on here right now, Tribe.
You buying?
Possibly.
Man, I want to get with you because I want to order some plates. I was talking to Just Josh today, and he found a good deal on a couple plates. And I was like, man, I got to get it in. He was like, man, talk to POTB. And I was like, yeah, you're right.
If I was going to, I'll tell you to get anything, I would look up RMA level 4, the 1155 multi-curve plates.
How much we talking though? Because I can't afford $500 a piece.
They're not $500 a piece. They're like $300 for both.
All
and they're legit plates. There's a video that Iraq Veteran 8888 did, and he actually did a shooting test on this thing, and he hit it with some big shit, and it stopped it. And it wasn't until like the very, very end when he already hit this thing multiple times, because it's rated for a multi-hit, which is obviously what you want. It's ceramic, so you don't have that nasty ass, plunge into you every time you get hit. Hopefully you don't get hit, but you know what I mean? Like if you ever need them, you don't have that. So they're They're
Have you ever been hit, POTB? Have you ever been hit with a plate on?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Rip
I mean, I don't know if that's too personal, asking too personal of questions and shit, but that's crazy, man.
I'll show you.
Hey, everybody in chat, real quick.
Chill, what up? What up? Oh, shit, man. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, shit. Sorry, Virginia. What up, Bruce?
What's up?
Let me get you on big screen there, POTB.
Oh,
damn. Shit. Damn.
This is my play when I was in. It was 2004.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a disc around.
And that went into your chest, man?
It stuck in, but it didn't finish going through.
Right.
This actually stopped it.
But as much, see how much is sticking out? Did that like penetrate your skin or anything?
That knocked me in. I can show you pictures. Here. Hold on.
That's crazy, man.
I'll show you a picture of it.
All right. Damn.
Where's
Hey, Deborah.
Did that scare the shit out you, POTB, when it happened?
Yes, actually it did.
Yeah.
Literally.
It was so here, I'll share it with you.
Damn.
Hey, Stars. Lady Smith.
All right, I got. Oh shit! All right, I got you. Hold up. Let me put this down and let me. Damn.
Oh,
That's where it hit in. It's a disc round, so it's a 51 caliber round, so it's punchy. But
Whew.
yeah, it was right there.
That's
good
crazy, man. That's
grief.
crazy. What did it? Can I ask a couple questions about it, just real quick?
If you want to.
Did it knock you on your ass?
Yeah, I fell. Well, I thought I felt differently than my buddies told me, but because I thought I got hit and I kind of like lowered myself like to my knee and just like laid down. That's what I remember is like just like slowly going down. And they're like, no, you flipped around until your legs locked up and you just slammed into the ground.
Damn.
But it just hit me because it hit me on the side, so it just flipped me, locked my legs and hit.
And I know this is a stupid question, but that motherfucker hurt like shit, didn't it?
Like someone taking a sledgehammer to your back.
Yeah.
It was not fun.
All right, last question from me. But what was it your fault? Was you slipping? Did they catch you lacking? In other words, or was it just in the heat of?
At that point, all of us were. It was at the very end of Phantom Fury, and like the fighting and stuff was done basically, and we wouldn't wear our stuff all the time, and like I just put my flak on when that happened. I still have the flak actually too, the Interceptor.
Damn it, man.
What made you put it on? Since you thought the fighting was over and shit, what made you put it on?
Just did. I have no idea because there's times you sit there and you kind of just let loose, but when nothing goes on, you get complacent. You know what I mean?
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Complacency kills. No, but yeah, good times.
Damn.
See, that's the shit. That's the shit right there, man. That's. Whew. Lord have mercy, man. Lord have mercy. Like speechless, man.
Why?
Cause man, it's just, like what y'all go through with, so many of y'all, it ain't just you, it's a whole bunch of American young men over there that, some didn't have that vest on, didn't have that protection. How many motherfuckers lost their lives to shit like that, man? And we see it on the news and it goes in one ear out the other, and we never really like that. Just that seeing it like that and hearing you talk about it makes it really sink the fuck in. You know what I mean? It's no wonder you're so loony, man.
Right.
Maybe it knocked sense into him.
Right? I was dumber before it happened.
Do you ever man, now we're going into some deep shit, man. After seeing that, I got like 1,000 questions. I better not, man. I'll leave you alone because I know you probably don't even want to go there. Just real quick though, nightmares. Do you ever have nightmares and shit of everything?
That was 2004, man. You know what I mean?
I've heard stories.
Well, okay, I'll say the best way I can ever explain it is, oh damn it. Sorry. The best way I can explain it is you can take one instance and all five of us go through the exact same thing and everyone will experience it differently. You know what I mean? So I've got buddies that have we all work together, and some everything piles on each other, so people deal with things differently.
Right.
Some good, some worse, and
I tell you this, man. My stepson, he joined the military. He did like 4.5, 5 years. He was a MP. He didn't he didn't get into shit, but he dealt with a lot of shit. Like there was a couple times when he got called to a place and a motherfucker shot themselves right in front of him. Like he's standing there and they were trying to talk him down, and boom, and he completely changed, man. I seen a complete change in him. He would come to visit, and then after he got out, like it took a long while for him to get back to his normal happy-go-lucky. He was a very happy, joking, fun person to be around, and man, during those times, he was like really stressed out. He was, you know, you would joke with him and he wouldn't even smile and shit, man. It like really got to him, and he wasn't even in the shit. So you know, I'm kind of like asking you, man, did it change you from when you first went in to after you did? Do you think it changed you some?
I mean, my sister thinks I'm an asshole now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, because I mean, you think about the age you are when anything happens, and I was 20 years old when that happened. Well, almost 21. It was 5 days before my birthday. So, but I was so basically
fucking
20.
19 years old.
That's what I'm saying. The way you think about the world and the way you take everything in at the age of 22, and all of a sudden 20 years later, you look at stuff differently. So yeah, you might deal with things a little bit rougher at times, but I don't know, man. Everyone goes through shit, Everyone goes through shit. It's
Yeah, but not everybody gets shot with a fucking 6-inch long fucking bullet with somebody trying to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've had guns put up to me. I've gotten close to where I thought they were going to pull the trigger, but I've never been shot like that. You know what I'm saying? Good Lord.
Give it time. Give it time. The world's doing great.
Right. Press one, no doubt.
Press one.
Okay. Just, man, I hate to keep asking questions. Did it break any ribs? Did it? What were the damages? Just big bruise, blood.
I had like a ball like on my back like that, and I had the sores. I didn't have anything broken, and I went to work the next day.
Damn.
So they flew me. Well, they didn't fly me. I'm sorry. They drove me out to TQ, which is a place up there by where the operation was. And then
fucking soldier, man.
But no, they drove me there, and my gunny came up the next day and was like, "You ready?" And I was like, "Oh shit, yes," because you're not going to tell them no, You're like, okay. So,
yeah.
See, that's why y'all need to keep your doors locked. This damn Marauder over here is half fucking Terminator and shit.
Yeah.
And he don't care about your kids.
It makes you think though, don't it, Hutch? Like when people are looking for that bad guy, they're looking for, what you see in the streets or you seen on TV as being the thug or the bad guy or whatever. And I'm not saying POTB is a bad guy, but he's a dangerous weapon walking this planet if you fuck with him. So you wouldn't expect POTB to be that soul. Like you meet POTB, oh, here's a good guy. He's funny. He's, fun. You just don't put two and two together. Like I would never put that on you like that. Like I would just think you're a good dude. I just want to hang out with you and have fun. But if the shit hit the fan, like you're the one, dude. You're one of the ones that you want to fucking be beside or learn from or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'll put you up against a thug any day of the week. That's no bullshit, man. You done already took hits.
And he looks like
I got a whole bunch of stories about him being punched.
Right. All he's got to do is put on a powder blue polo shirt and start knocking on doors like a Jehovah's Witness.
No doubt. Hell yeah, Rip. Hell yeah. Man, sorry, chat. Fucking POTB threw me for a loop. I thought we were going to hang out and have fun. He telling old getting shot, blown up stories and shit. What the fuck?
Like the killing the mood, dick.
This went from 0
was
to 100.
happy. What?
Damn, man. Damn. But that's cool, though, man. You made it. You're here. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of can understand some of the shit a little bit better now. Because some of the things that you live by or some of your philosophies in life, I get it now, man, a little bit. Because when you do face that death, when you do have death knock on your door and you defeat it, man, it does make you think about things a little bit different. Some people call it enlightened. You know what I'm saying? Saying, man, it's deep, man. It's deep. Thanks for sharing, brother. Thanks for sharing.
You good, man? You good?
Any other things? Yeah, got any shrapnel hanging out your ass or anything like that?
Nah. No, every
I got to pick on you now.
every deployment is different. So, I mean, depending on your job and depending on where you go and depending on the year, because the push, which was like the initial push from Kuwait going in, that was completely different from the one I did in 0405, which was that one. And then I did one in 09 where my biggest concern was what movies I was going to bring with me.
Really?
Well, because I knew we were going. We were going to the Syrian border, and we were doing some like just stupid, needless job that we didn't have to be down there for. So it was like a waste of 5 months of my life. I went home early. Like my wife was having a kid, but I got to go home early because there was nothing going on in 09. And then it changed, and it went back up. And
let me ask you this, man. Because you've been in the shit when you was younger. I mean, Lord have mercy. You was in the shit 19 years old getting shot with what size round was that? 50 caliber?
It's a disc round. It's a 51 caliber.
Jesus Christ, man. But
if that was a 50, I'd probably been dead. Most likely been dead.
What was the
crazy though?
This might be a random ass question, but what was the range? How far away was the dude?
That I don't know. I mean, I've got assumptions from an air officer that was with us that said he knew where it came from, and everyone's got an idea, but it was like a burst on that one, and it just went up the building. It hit some stuff down low, and then hit me up top.
Oh,
man. Let me ask you though, man. Do you think, because they're getting young and Hutch's son, 17, man, he's joining up for some shit. And, my stepson joined in when he was 18. And you're older now compared to when, you first went in and had to go through all that shit. What's your opinion about 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds joining the military or waiting to get older? What do you think's better, man?
No, I'd keep it 18. Maybe even let them go in at 17. You got to think about how resilient you are when you're 19 years old. You can take a punch in the face and you can do all this stuff and bounce back. You don't break as easy. So a lot of the stuff that they put you through stuff that tears down your body. If you're already kind of like, my back sucks, but I'll go serve, it's going to be that much worse on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So being young, man, they say we send our children, but you have to. They're going to be the strongest, fastest. That's the reason the standards change. When you're young, they're really, really high, and then as you get older, depending on what you're in, like contracting or military, they can get easier on you. You know what I mean? So yeah, they got to be young, man. Got to be young.
Did you ever run into any females that were like hardcore shit, like just as badass as the men and shit?
Not saying that the women are bad. I just there was no females in the infantry when I was in.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So when we went through everything, I mean, it was, God, I don't even think in the first few, I don't even think I saw a girl. But
man, that's deep, man. That's deep. It's pretty awesome, man. Glad you made it, man. Glad you made it.
It's fun. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't give up that time in my life, all the good and the bad.
All right, last question about the shot. Did you get like mad props from everybody and everybody's like, oh, fuck yeah, you are the fucking man?
Well, yes and no. So the people I know were like, shut up, don't be a bitch. And like random people or people I didn't really associate with because they weren't my platoon or whatever. I mean, people say different things. It's a big round, so it's one of those freak things. You know what I mean? Like that shouldn't have happened. You know, it should have taken what it was. It shouldn't have happened. So,
Are you saying it should have killed you?
Oh, dude,
or it shouldn't have happened? What do you mean?
No, I mean it shouldn't have stopped it. The plate shouldn't have stopped it. It ain't rated for that. You know what I mean? And if it was like 300 yards away, and it was, still it's a big ass round.
Yeah.
So it's
like you had an angel on your side.
Huh?
It's like you had an angel on your side.
Right? Something's not letting me die. There's
Yeah.
that and all the car accidents and everything else.
What up? It's where you can be. It's so you can be there for them beautiful children you got, man.
Right?
Yeah.
They wouldn't even be here if I died then.
The devil's an angel too. I'm just saying.
A beautiful.
That's true. That's true.
Hutch is over there prodding and poking.
A beautiful one.
Did you get to see it, Just Josh?
Man. What?
Man, can you show him POTB?
Wait,
just one more time. That vest. That vest was.
Virginia.
You gotta see this shit, Josh. You gotta see this shit, man. It's gonna blow your mind.
You gonna scare the hell out of Josh, man.
Hey, Hutch, I want to talk to you guys live, man, but I was. Woo!
Look at this shit.
Yo, what hit that? What hit it, bro? Nah, hell no. That's like 50 cal or something.
So it's a 51 caliber round. It's a Dishka round.
What? A what?
A Dishka round.
You said a 51?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I ain't worried about them.
You want to
223-556-308-762. That's all I'm worried about.
He showed his injury too. That's POTB got shot. He got shot with that.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, he got shot with that, man.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Pop B.
What's up, man?
You're not supposed to be here, brother.
What? Why not?
Jesus.
Why not?
Damn.
That's dirty.
What up, fam?
It's wild, man. It's wild.
It's good to see you, Josh.
What's up, Virginia? I'm not trying to see that kind of action, man. No, it's too much.
Don't run from it. Don't be scared.
I hear you, bro.
Man, it's a lot of 50 cows though in the United States though, Just Josh.
Shit. Hey, Backwoods, I'm glad you said that, man. Yeah, you think so? I mean, Backwoods, you think there'll be fuckers running around with 50 cows?
Dude, I got a buddy down the street's got a 50 cow.
Yeah.
I know 3 people right now who have desert eagles.
Come on, man.
Shit.
I'm talking about like a 50 caliber Barrett, like
or something like that. Oh, I know one person who's got
straight to heaven.
Shit, Hutch was shooting shit off today. I seen your video, Hutch. That little 10-second blicky. You were lighting shit up at the junkyard.
Oh, I missed that.
That was nice. That was a little 7.62 Sega AK.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get it.
That's my brother's stuff, but I'm trying to get him to sell it to me.
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
And one of these days, man. Hopefully, one of these days before it all ends.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna tell you right now. AR. I mean, the AR platform for me is what I run, but I do have an AK, and I'm telling you, man, the most fun.
Bro, can you aim them?
Oh yeah, that's what I was hitting. I was hitting bow tie every time.
Nah, are you serious?
Yep. Yeah,
right.
there was a S10 back there. Just aim at the grill of the bow tie every time.
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, but bullshit. If you didn't show the target, it didn't happen, man.
That was my brother holding the camera, man. I'll do a repeat.
I need to go back and watch. I'm gonna share that shit out when I watch it. Hell yeah. Nah, I didn't see it, man.
Yeah.
I challenge you, Backwoods. We'll go to the range with all your training.
Okay.
Let's see how close I can stand up to you.
Shit.
Backwoods. It was over there recording him and just going ting, ting,
Right?
Yeah.
ting.
Yeah.
It was
I-
You're just over there ringing the bell, you know.
I ain't trying to brag or nothing. Like seriously, I ain't trying to brag or nothing. But I've always been a very good shot, man. Every time I picked up a gun and shot, I've been like, we did skeet shooting one time. I never missed, and I was just a young boy, man. I would be walking and plucking birds like 100 yards away with a BB gun, and I know that's a BB gun, but pistols, shotguns, 22s. I mean, I don't know what it is, man, but I'm a pretty goddamn good shot, man. No bullshit.
Say you'll get me on the moving stuff. I've never shot moving, like standing still. You know what I'm saying, 9 out of 10 every time. But I've never done the moving stuff, so I don't know how I'm going to do on that kind of shit.
Yeah, we messed around with the pistols in the woods, moving, like walking side to side and trying to shoot and shit. You know, just playing around, kind of playing around, but practicing.
Hey,
I did pretty damn good, man. I don't know, man. It's just, I guess, hot hand to eye coordination. You know what I mean?
hell no. Hey, I hate putting myself out there because everybody, the fans are gonna be like, "Oh my God, Josh, what are you talking about?" Hey, I suck. Like I'm better now. I'm better now, bro. Seriously, I took my old lady to the range, and I think I had like a Smith & Wesson 2.0, and she had like, bro, high point of 40. The thing's a brick. She won't shoot anything else, and she's killing me. All my shots. So this is my problem. I've got it worked out now, but this is my problem. So when I squeeze, it's always down. They're like, you're anticipating the recoil. That's why all my pew-pews have a lot of rounds in them, just in case. That's how I fix that problem. Extended mags, all that. Yeah, that's how I fix that problem. Man. Yeah.
I want some real training, man. I really do. I've never had real training. It's always been hood shit. You know what I mean? I mean, just to be honest, it's always been, you know, just learning by myself, really. Like, I had a couple little tips, you know, went to the shooting range and had the guy at the shooting range give me a couple little tips about holding it a certain way and shit like that. But I mean, I've never had no real training. I want some real training, man.
Yeah.
That shit is interesting to me. And you should have it. If you're gonna fuck around with guns, man, you really should. You should take the time to have training, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Hey, Rip, I saw your video, Rip. Hey, I know Rip is ready. Hey, he kept pulling them out. He was like, this one and this one, ambidextrous. I was like, God, dude. Then he pulls out another one. I'm like, oh man, I'm slacking over here. He pulls out another one. I'm like, this damn thing's got a silencer on it. I'm like, all right, bro.
And I don't know how you do it, Rip, because you're on the West Coast. Like I didn't even think people were allowed to have slingshots over there. Like it blows my mind.
I don't get into the specifics. But bro, is it gonna be that stupid? You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like what I have going on over here is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But is it gonna be that stupid? Like silencers and
man, John, Y'all hear about the dude from Russia that put out the thing and said that World War III, no matter what, is going to be nuclear war?
Yeah.
A warning to the U.S. World War III is going to be nuclear, period. And it's going to be total destruction or some shit. Like, they keep fucking taunting us with this nuclear shit, man.
Maybe it's just a full-blown war on technology on itself. Like, fuck it.
What if that's not actually them saying it, and what if it's a fake story?
True.
Here's, you know what? I'm going to say this because I was thinking about this today, and it was just irking me, man. They keep talking about like 2,000, and obviously people losing their lives sucks. I get it, but they're talking about 2,000 civilians, you know, dead in Ukraine. They keep saying 2,000 civilians. All these Russian soldiers died, and it's all these civilians died, and that was like the comparison and all these things I looked at, and I was like, for one, you can't call all them civilians. They asked them to fight. They gave them guns. They're no longer civilians. They're combatants.
Yeah.
Right. So how are you going to sit there? And is it not manipulation for us to sit there? It's deceitful for us to be like, oh, they've killed 2,000. Were all of them? Because I know some of them were. I'm not dumb. Some of them were.
Yeah.
But you're going to say none of those 2,000 were fighting? None?
Right.
Hey,
man, I watched. Oh, I'm sorry, Josh. Go ahead.
No, man, go. You good?
I was just gonna say I watched Native Voices morning show this morning. I forgot to leave a fucking comment. just thought of it. But anyway, squirrel. But I watched his morning, and there's a he because you don't know what to believe and shit, but you know, seeing the research that Native did and how Ukraine is connected to the World War II enemy, it really, man, look, I'm sorry, but I'm not backing neither or. I'm not backing neither or, man, because I think there's some cruddy shit with Ukraine, maybe even more cruddy than Russia as far as the whole world goes. I know Russia's like one of our number one enemies, you know, the government of Russia, not the people, but man, I tell you what, Ukraine ain't no fucking better, man. There's reasons for this shit, man.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, Rip. Hey, Rip. I'm trying, bro. I ordered a new set of plates and a plate carrier today because this shit is getting real. Hey, I just saw a video. Now look. Now I'm gonna throw this out here because y'all know how I roll. I can either confirm nor deny this information. So do your own research, people. I'm just saying.
Right.
Hey, is it true that Russia is about to declare martial law?
That's what Nisi said right before I went live.
See, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set up. We need to watch Russia because everything that's happening in Russia is gonna happen here eventually.
What? I saw an article also about that Putin had moved his family close ties into a shelter, into a deep underground and shit.
Bro,
see that I hate to say it, fellas, and I know I'm the one that's always talking nuclear shit, but when you want to keep everybody in the house, when you want to put motherfuckers in bunkers, you're threatening nukes. What I mean, man, it
seems like it might be spreading because that Bjorn Anderson, he had a video that was pretty much saying Putin's threatening the Nordic countries now and shit.
Yeah, he is Sweden and Finland and.
Hey man, hey.
WW3.
I don't want it, but it's coming.
Do you think it's possible that the way he's acting, that he could just open up however they've got it set over there? I'm just using this as a relative term. Do you think he might just open up that control panel and just be like,
shit,
and just start pushing buttons, like this one's going to Finland, this one's going to the UK, this one's going to these ones are going to the United States, these ones are going to Germany. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
and just start pushing buttons.
How many do they have? Is it 600 or 6,000? I think it's 6,000.
I've heard they've got close to, like somewhere in the 5,000 range.
Okay. All right. So we're talking nuclear weapons. So can you imagine, like, sitting there, like, yeah, hey, this is fam, so we can kind of curse, right? Can you imagine sitting there, like, okay, these motherfuckers want to play, and he's sitting there with the map, like 2, 3 here, no, 4 or 5 here, 2, 3 here, no, we got plenty, 6 here, bro. And Putin
as of 2 days ago, they have 5,977 nuclear warheads.
That'll do it. That will do it.
Look in the chat what Nisi said. I'm showing Georgia Peaches too, but they both hit with 2 good. Taiwan hit by widespread power outages affecting Taipei, the capital, and Kuosong, second biggest city.
Bro, this shit is gonna get funky fast.
I'm telling you, man.
Look, hey, look. So China said today that whatever like nuclear weapons are in South Korea needs to go. It is a threat. So they're talking now. They're maneuvering and they're moving. Bro, this shit is gonna get funky fast, man.
Yeah.
We've been talking about this.
As soon as this shit moves out of Ukraine, if one thing happens outside of Ukraine, it's world war, man. And if a nuke button gets pushed, it's not going to be just one. It's going to be a few of them motherfuckers going back and forth, I believe. Because
I mean, it's already becoming a world war. I mean, you got
it is.
Yeah, Belarus going in there.
Yeah.
Hey, bro,
Or
watching
depending on what you look at, they're already in there or they're staging.
We are watching this shit unfold. And look, I'm not even gonna lie to you, right? Seriously, it's like silently slow motion. That didn't sound right, but you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, we have no control over this shit. Like Putin, bro, he can do whatever he wants to do at any given time. And Potato's speech, that shit was just like, oh my God, you really want to be, hey, this is members only, right? You really want to be fucking with this dude right now? Do you really want to be talking shit, Potato? These are not uraniums. You know what I'm saying? These are Ukrainians. He kicked that shit. He was like, these are uraniums. Bro.
Yeah.
People don't understand. Look, all right. So look, hey, Hutz, man, I wanted to jump on that live, bro, but I'm telling you, I'll be at work. I'll be driving and shit, man. But I'll be like, man, God damn. And Peach, I'll be wanting to jump on too, but I'll be working and driving and shit. But look, the hip hop radio station, I really don't listen to it, but I was driving this morning and I was like, okay, it was the hip hop radio station. And the chick, her name's Juicy. That's, she was like, hey guys, I just want to tell you if there's something going on with Russia and Ukraine, and I just want you guys to be prepared. So maybe get like 1 or 2 days of food or whatever, just in case the power goes out for 2 days, because they could do what's called cyber attacks. And I'm like, man, Dallas hip hop radio station. You know what I'm saying?
It's something, man. It's
Bro.
something.
Right. For real? Like that's
Seriously.
But realistically, though, I mean, Texas, like, I'm not shitting on Texas. I know I talk a lot of trash.
It's the only time zone that matters.
Texas used to be like super red. Now y'all are like pride cloud fucking purple and shit. You know what I mean? Y'all are switching real fast.
I won't talk about it.
The whole West Coast also. I was born in Oregon. That was one of the reddest states you would ever go to. California, most of my life, was a red state. Washington, they got their hooks in the early 90s, I think, with the liberalism. So it's like Josh said, it's slowly spreading. My question is, do any of you think there's really anything that could stop any of this? If China wants Taiwan, they're going to take it. If Russia wants Ukraine, they're going to take it. Do you really think anything's going to stop it? Or maybe not. You don't have to agree with what I'm saying, but.
Did y'all just hear what she just said?
I had a text message, so I lost a little bit of what
you chills down my spine, bro.
No, that's pretty much prophecy at this point. It's gonna happen one way or another. Ain't nothing stopping this shit. The only question is when. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And how clean of a job it is.
Right. See, that's why I'm kind of worried about this convoy. Like, it just went through Missouri today, like another one. They were talking about it like 30 miles long or some shit. And I'm like, hell yeah, on one side, but on the other side, I'm like, man, here comes that fucking false flag. Here comes those, you know what I'm saying, that martial law, because there's a bunch of terrorists on the highway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So American Military News Channel just put up, says Russian entrepreneur offers a $1 million bounty on Putin.
Yeah, we heard that. I think that was this morning. Nisi was telling me about it. It's pretty wild, man. He's like one of the rich dudes. He'll probably be off soon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He'll be whacked.
Who?
This rich Russian dude. He's trying to pretty much put a hit on.
Yeah.
The man.
See, Putin's got to be freaking out and paranoid as shit now, because he doesn't know who the fuck to trust around him. You know what I mean? Somebody might try to get his kids, his family, his wife. You know what I mean?
Which makes it makes this shit 10 times even worse than him being like a normal, like chilling, you know what I'm saying, president, whatever, dictator, whatever you want to call him, bro. Yeah. Russia's talking about martial law in Russia. The ruble is crashing. They show pictures. I'm sorry, y'all. They show pictures of motherfuckers at the ATMs, like lines of people, because they can't get the rubles out that aren't even worth anything.
Yeah.
When that shit happens here, and it's coming. Look, Putin. Trust me, he will reciprocate. I'm gonna chill out, but
here's two random ass questions that, like, I have no idea, like general questions. if Putin nukes Ukraine, how much blowback will come back to Russia? And then if he's only going after Ukraine for the pipeline, then he could nuke it and then just go in there and fix it with suits on and just run the pipeline. And who gives a fuck about the country? So,
yeah, I don't think it's that simple now. I just don't think that a pipeline. I don't think it'll calm down, man. I think shit is just. I think we're just getting started, and it's gonna get fucking rocky, man.
We're past that shit.
My bad. Go.
You got it.
I was gonna say there was somebody who was it on Tim Bull talking about that he's not just gonna stop in UK. If that's true, that they be going down to Moldova.
Yep. Yeah. Are they NATO or not? Are they EU or not?
I was riding down the road today, man, and I was looking in people's yards and looking at people's houses, and I was just imagining, like, man, what if these ain't here no more? I started looking at shit like it's the fucking Terminator and shit, man. It's weird where my mind's going with all this shit. You know what I mean? I'm good. I ain't totally freaked out and none shit like that, but I'm really thinking about things and looking at things a lot different, man.
Yeah,
right.
We are in a serious situation. Like, we joke around about it, man. We make a few little laughs here and there, but I don't think people realize just how fucking serious this shit is, man. Russia is at war, threatening nukes, man. It's not no fucking joke. He's hiding his family. He's fucking getting ready to do martial law to keep everybody in the house. Like, bro. You know, just because America says, "Oh, we ain't putting our nukes on," we're not worried. They're not going to tell us anyway. If they told us that they were putting nukes on standby, our whole country would be freaked the fuck out. Imagine our stock market. Jesus Christ! Of course, he's not going to say nothing.
It's coming, man.
Stores could be empty in 3 hours. Every store, gas stations, everything.
Yeah. And they don't know where they're going to strike. I'm sorry, Josh, but they don't know. Like, we don't know exactly where Russia would hit first. So how are they going to even warn anybody? Like, until the things are in the air and they're trying to knock them down. And let me ask y'all this, because I said this to Josh yesterday. I think it was yesterday or day before. We talk about EMP, and I want to ask y'all if this is possible. Russia shoots a nuke. It gets over our airspace, but we shoot it down with a defense system. But it goes off in the air, and boom, is that an EMP? I mean, can that happen?
Yeah,
I think it depends on the
distance.
It depends on the distance from the Earth. It has to be at a certain altitude or whatever for an EMP to really affect completely is what I was reading. I don't know, obviously. I'm not a military guy or nothing like that, but it's what I read. You know what I'm saying?
I'll listen to you backward.
Sounds right to me.
God damn it!
I don't know the terminology correctly, but I believe Russia has weapons that if they are shot out defensively out of the sky, let's say, they have some now that can redistribute that energy and not be destroyed, but rather be rerouted.
Dang.
Hey, 2022, brother.
Yeah.
I did. Of course, with all the false information, man, I'm not saying this is true, but I did read where they said that Russia had a warhead that once it's been shot off and it gets to almost its destination, and that certain altitude, it's got like 6 or 7 or 5 or 6 warheads that come off of it and just take off in different directions.
Yeah, bro.
Have y'all seen that?
I watched some videos where they had diagrams, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I watched some videos where they demonstrated that shit happening.
Right,
bro. We don't know what the hell they have. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have TikTok UFOs firing off nukes for all we know. We have no idea.
What?
I I know, man. I know. That was out there, but I'm just saying.
But still, I get your point, though. I mean, seriously, we just don't know what the fuck, man. And we know they're not going to tell us the truth about nothing.
Harp, all that shit, man. We don't know.
And you gotta
Do y'all?
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say real quick. Do y'all realize that the head of the military dude is doing like press conferences every fucking day now?
Really?
He's on the TV doing answering questions and doing press conferences every fucking day. When's the last time that happened?
I seen him today talking about it.
Yeah,
bro. Russia may be going to martial law. I promise you, they'll be pissed. And they won't be the only people going into martial law. They will reciprocate.
I turned the TV on, man. Dude was on. I sat down to eat a sandwich and stuff, for lunch. I seen dude was on. I listened to him for just a second. And I was like, man, fuck this shit. I ain't gonna sit here and listen to this bullshit while I'm eating. I turned it on to a Western.
Yeah.
It was Wagon Train. Man. It was a good show.
Think of the military advancements in every world war, you know what I'm saying? So imagine the shit that they're gonna pop out in WW3. You're talking laser weapons, the fucking rail guns, noise, you know what I mean? There's gonna be some shit that's just like, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Has anybody ever seen that electronic gun?
I got it in my watch later thing. I just saw a thing for that the other day. Dude,
that thing, man, it can fire so many rounds, man. It's like 1 million rounds a minute or some shit, dude. It goes zzz when it shoots. And yeah, dude.
Is that the one that's like $3,500 or something?
No.
Looks like it's got a giant battery on the back.
No, what was that son of a bitch called?
Hey, totally off subject. Go ahead.
No, I got. Go ahead, man.
Just ghetto, because we kicked that AI shit. Ghetto. All right. So for me, look, Roswell was the sperm for AI to come into our physical reality. That was fiber optics, microprocessors, all that fancy shit. Look, supposedly once Roswell happened, supposedly we started getting microprocessors, computers, all that shit. Look where we're at now. You know what I'm saying? The only way to enter into what we have right now, this is totally off subject. The only way to enter into this reality is through birth, or through death. That's the way you get in. That's the way you get out. And AI came in through some crazy shit. And yeah, AI definitely has a role to play in all of this shit too. All right, I'm sorry about that, y'all. Let's get back to World War III. Yeah.
I feel you, though. I feel you.
Yeah.
The way it's panning out, it looks like it's pretty much going to be what NATO versus non-NATO is what it's pretty much boiling down to at this point.
Okay.
That's pretty much the line that's been drawn so far?
You
I tell you, you got it back. No, you got it.
I was just asking, do you want to share this video? It's just like 1:41 seconds.
What kind of video?
It's about the gun.
Midget porn.
Ain't nobody want to see your OnlyFans right now, backwoods.
It's just certain videos will pass, certain videos won't, and I don't want to ruin the whole stream if it's not a video that I can share. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't.
There's certain.
Is it monetized?
Yeah.
If it's monetized, I don't think you can share it because they're profiting, and then you're trying to profit off them. You know, in that way, you know what I mean? That's
right.
the way it look.
Right.
There ain't no commercial.
Just share the link, man. Throw the link in the
in
the private chat, and I'll get Nisi to put it in the chat for everybody.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Like I can share like Twitter things and shit like that. I've learned that I can share that and won't get in trouble. But as far as YouTube, man, they're so damn tricky.
Bro, we need videos of Russia. Seriously. You know how they had those cameras of Ukraine where like nothing was happening? It's like the same old shit.
Really though, would you believe them? Even if you saw them, would you believe them? You know
yeah, I hear you.
I would still like the option to choose if I believe it or. I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Yeah.
I tried to look up stuff from them.
Have you?
Yeah. I sat there and I was, well, I mean, I want to like DuckDuckGo because I figured I'd have a better chance, maybe. I don't know. And I started looking. I was trying to find stuff that came from them, and the only thing I ever see is, you know, media that we know about. That's like, oh,
Yeah.
Didn't they shut down all social media? That way, it's pretty much a complete media blackout.
for I don't know if it was all. I know Facebook. I think probably all.
I was
It's not
watching. I was watching the Russian dude. I kind of got pissed at him, man, because right before we attacked Ukraine, he was kind of mocking the USA. He was walking through his little playground and shit, and talking to little kids, acting like they were Russian soldiers, and talking about, oh, see this general here, and look, we're invading Ukraine. He was kind of mocking us, but you know, he kind of took it back or whatever, and he's been doing live streams, and he seems like a nice guy and shit, man. You know. He just probably didn't know it was going to happen. Nobody believed Russia was going to do it. But anyway, he was saying that his Facebook's getting shut down. Russia's shutting down, not Facebook, YouTube. Like Russia's trying to just like nobody out of Russia. I think that's what they're going to do too. Is they're probably going to completely shut Russian citizens from being able to put any information out of what they think or anything. Like they're gonna have a really hard time getting their voice out there.
Bro.
Smart. Could you imagine if all those countries, like you say, the ones that are on one side and the other, right? What if all of those countries just isolated their own communication, and the only story you ever hear is from them? Like you're some freaking, you know, mud hut guy in Afghanistan, and all you have is a radio. I'm just saying, like it's smart. Could you imagine if they held on to that for like a generation?
Yeah.
Nothing but what they want you to hear the whole time.
Yeah.
Hey man, I need some help. Hey fam, I need some help with this one. So this is just popping up. So the UNGA, United Nations, was it Governing Assembly, vote on resolution on Russia's invasion. 141 UN members vote in favor of the resolution. What is this resolution? This is the latest and greatest breaking news. What is the UNGA? Is somebody trying to do something? Like, is somebody trying to step in?
How many people are in it total?
141 UN members vote in favor of the resolution. Bro, I'm worried about the little guys. That's what I'm worried about. The uncontrollable little guys who might try something.
Yeah. Or we might get them to try something. Because I think we want this shit too. I think America, I think Biden and them, or whoever's running shit, whoever it may be, I think they want this shit too, man. I think the world's ready to just let's go at it. You know, let's reset the whole shit, man.
But hey, it could be kind of like Native was saying, if Putin's getting that paranoid about his own people. I mean, there seems to be a decent number of people protesting. If they have a civil war pop off during the middle of that, you know what I'm saying? It falls in line. Civil war, world war, all at the same fucking time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, I still say, with all this stuff, look, right, man, I just have this bad feeling that right now, we still have internet, we still have some form of information flow coming in, but I'm telling you, bro, I feel like, could you imagine tomorrow all this was done? No internet. You know what I'm saying? Like cable news down. We don't know what the hell's going on. Bro, it would drive me crazy.
Yeah.
Seriously. Like the whole China, Taiwan, nobody would know what the hell's going on. Russia, where's Russia at now? We don't know. They're battling all the EU countries. We don't know. It's just yeah.
Who was it that was saying, I don't know if y'all watched it, I forget if it was on a live stream or in a video, but somebody was saying that they thought like soon all of a sudden you were going to have Russian submarines pop up off the East Coast.
Yeah.
And they weren't sure where. It could be New Jersey, could be Maine, could be Florida, could be DC. They were saying that, you know.
Yeah.
And that's a scary thought, man.
And radios. You hear some person, you know what I'm saying, somewhere broadcasting an SOS that we actually have like Chinese boots on the ground, and it's like that's what I heard. But that's what I heard that a week ago. But I don't know. They could be coming this way. I don't.
Have they officially given up on disbanding the EU? Is that because I know? I mean, it was supposed to still happen, but I know is that going to be a factor? Because I don't think I've heard anything about it since before all this this COOF stuff.
Right.
Josh.
Yes, sir.
Did you say Article 5?
They said Resolution 141. UNGA. I don't know. It's just like the latest and greatest. It could just be the same old, whatever.
Well, there's a deal here that's talking about this could be part of what you're saying because this was just come across my phone.
Okay.
And it's just talking about Biden saying, he wouldn't be sending troops to Russia to fight Russia and Ukraine, but vowed that the U.S. would defend its NATO allies, yada, yada. Anyway, it says the main goal of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization's founding in 1949 was to foster mutual assistance in response to the Soviet Union's expansion in Europe. And it's talking about Article 5. Covers the collective defense, which means that an attack on one ally is considered an attack on all allies. So they may have been set that resolution you're talking about. They may have been setting that up, because they got to do all the paperwork crap.
Yes.
And so they may have been setting it up and voting. Hey, if he attacks a NATO ally, that way they're ready to go. You know what I'm saying? They can.
I'm Googling the hell out of this.
There's a lot of talk of, we'll help at this. If we'll help at this, like they can't wait for something to happen to a little country. And y'all heard about the Russian planes breaking the airspace over
Sweden.
Anybody? Sweden?
Or wait, no, was it
Switzerland? Switzerland?
I just looked at that too.
I mean, damn, man, that could spark it right there.
Yeah, it was Swedish airspace.
Swedish.
Yeah. It's almost like he's purposely putting the entire world on edge. He's like, I don't want it to happen yet. Let me just get everybody all nice, pissed off, and what I'm saying, paranoid. Like maybe I think the bigger thing. I think we're maybe a month, maybe 2 months away from the big stuff. You know what I mean? Right now, it's just kind of seeing where your limits are. You know what I mean?
That's what I've been hearing too. Yeah, people I've been talking to, seriously, a month and a half, maybe 2 max. But yeah, that's
you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that they're waiting for the little shit to hurt us first. The gas prices, the food, the shortages, the couple little cyber attacks here and there. Like, they're going to wait for shit to kick in where everybody's hurting first, and then boom, they can do whatever the hell they want. Everybody's hurting. You know what I mean?
And to touch on that a little bit, what I think Hutch was one that said, the stores and stuff, or somebody said the stores would be empty real quick and gas and stuff. Well, I'll tell you, that's another reason why we all, we keep preaching, prep up, keep prepping every day, because when that situation happens, it's going to happen quick. When people realize really like what the hell is going on, they are going to be mad dashing at the store. It's going to make Black Friday look like, a children's play. I'm telling you, it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
And people everywhere, people are going to start shooting. I'm just telling you. So get your shit now. Whatever it is you can get, whatever you can afford to get it now. Because if something like that does pop off, the last place you want to be is at the store, trying to go to the store. Well, let me grab that extra couple of cans of food or that extra loaf of bread,
That's what Mojo texted me last night or this morning. I don't know, last night. And he was freaking out because like the power went off like everywhere, just randomly nowhere. And he was like, there ain't no storms or nothing. So, what I'm saying? We're going back and forth. I was like, man, just gas up your shit and throw your bags in. Get ready. Make it to where you don't have to stop. Just leave. You don't need, what I'm saying? I don't need to stop for gas. I don't need to stop for snacks. Have your shit ready. Just leave.
Yeah. Hey, what I say, man, because we were chopping this up a little earlier today too. Seriously,
Yeah.
hey, backwoods.
Yeah.
In America, we are spoiled, bro. We're spoiled, bro. If you have
Spoiled, right?
$5, you can still eat good off $5.
Right.
Go to the grocery store and make it happen with $5. We're spoiled, bro. It's if they did a cyber attack and all the ATMs in half of the country shut down, people just couldn't get their money. That's it right there. That is the spark. MSM's gonna blow that shit up. People are gonna be like, "Oh my God, it's a cyber attack from Russia. This shit is happening." Everybody will go to the bank to try to get their money out. It can be something small. Seriously, and we'll freak.
Yeah, but most banks don't have, pretty much. I mean, most banks don't have the cash on hand to cash everybody out, man.
Yep.
What I'm saying. Well, yeah, I was gonna say real quick. Can you imagine if you was that last motherfucker in line that they was like, all right, and handed you your money, and you went to turn around, and the other person was like, I'm sorry, he just got the last money. Man, fuck.
And there's like 400 people in line looking at you like they're starving.
Oh, you get followed home.
Take quarters and dimes.
You
get followed home.
Remember how long all this can last? Because we talk about initial, we talk about this blunt, like, chaotic response and stuff. But World War I was 4 years. World War II was 6 years. We're not going to be in a 3-month conflict. Even if the power went out, and like you were saying, Josh, even if the power went out, we don't know what's going on. We don't know if they're hitting the East Coast or the Gulf or whatever. You don't know, so you're still involved, and you might be involved in the worst way because now you're doing it without electricity. You know what I mean? We talk about the immediate, which is important, but I mean, this shit could last 5 years for all we know.
I saw a video where no, it was your boy. What's his name? Survival. I can't think of his name. It's just him. It's just his face in the screen, and he's like, "Everybody's gonna die. Prepare now." Survival something. But he was like, "This conflict." His video today was like, "This conflict, World War III, could last 12 years."
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, hopefully not 12 years. I mean, that's double the time of World War II, and we have way more technology. I think it's going to go faster than that.
But the recovery, the recovery though.
Oh yeah, that'd be terrible.
But does it make a difference based on how bloody a war is? Is the length of the war? I mean, like if you look at World War II based on the stuff that we just got out of that lasted 20 years, you know what I mean? You can see the difference. Like it was, you know what I'm saying? It was war. I'm not taking away from it. Y'all know what I'm saying. But it was, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't World War II. You know, does that make sense? Like it wasn't as rough and graphic and, just nasty and shit. You know what I mean?
For which one?
Like WW2 or something like that. Like the shorter wars. Because like you look, the last war we just had was 20 years long. You know what I mean?
We're always progressively losing less people in war. So I mean, it's like worse and worse as you go back in conflicts. But I mean, it wouldn't be as bloody. I mean, people died for no reason in World War II because we didn't have the idea of like medical knowledge and stuff like that for tourniquets and all this other kind of stuff. There's knowledge, but the actual like good application and stuff like that of medical procedures. So people.
Here's an article that says China to make its move against Taiwan, ? Says U.S. nukes must leave South Korea.
That's what I was saying when I first came on. That's it. Backwoods. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
There you go.
Shit.
Say that one more time.
Huh? China to make its move against Taiwan, says U.S. nukes must leave South Korea.
Yep.
Is that the same? Oh, okay. Is that the same one that was saying that China said our efforts for helping Taiwan are futile?
Yeah, it says.
But look, there. I was just gonna say real quick. They're coming at us from every which way. But this whole Russia thing is to push the U.S. back from moving closer to Russia. Now China's coming at us. If you don't want war, but get the fucking nukes out of South Korea. They're trying to get us out of all these places that we've put ourselves in to be defensive. They're coming at us, man. They're coming at us.
I see.
They're literally forcing our hand right now. They smacked us in the face, and I'm like, "What the fuck you gonna do about it, bitch?"
Well,
Yeah.
If we push out of South Korea, then it leaves them vulnerable to North Korea,
Right.
and then you have another player in the game.
Exactly.
So do we keep backing up? I mean, seriously, at what point do we stop? You know, we're not going to get involved with this one. We're going to, send arms and but there's going to come a point, bro, where we can't keep backing down because the little guys are going to be like, well, shit. I mean, what's up? Where y'all at? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And if everybody's threatening nukes, it's
the only acceptable response that anybody will ever respect at this point is if people die, plain and simple. If he doesn't actually step up and blow some shit up, potato, ain't nobody ever gonna take him serious. We're like, look at this pussy. We just keep walking up all day long.
People respect power, man. If these smaller countries end up seeing that we're not more powerful than China and Russia, they will switch sides. They're not going to hang with us knowing that if we can't protect them and they can, they're going to go to them. And that's kind of scary if you think about it too.
Damn right.
I don't think this is going to be played where there's mass war across the globe. Like the analogy that just popped in my head is hungry hippo. It's going to be one ball at a time with the major players. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
And it's going to be scattered enough. There won't be enough people revolting because it's that one ball at a time.
Yeah.
See, and I've got that feeling.
I don't know.
I guess it would be kind of that theory sort of hungry hippo, but it just seems like to me it's going to start popping off, but it's going to get so quick when it does pop off. Shit is going to happen so quick, especially if China gets involved with Taiwan. You know what I'm saying? It's going to start popping off so quick. Everybody's just going to freak the fuck out. That's what I believe, and everybody, all the country leaders, man, because they're a bunch of fucking nut jobs anyway.
And think about this. Think about this. When something starts, it ain't like that's going to stop and then another one starts. Like that's going to be ongoing. So it's just going to add. You're going to have Russia, Ukraine, and then if something else pops off, you're going to have Russia, Ukraine, and that popping off.
Yep.
And then the next thing, that popping off while this is still going on. Like it ain't going to just start, stop.
Yeah. Bro, and in the conflicts,
I don't think.
The head button in the conflicts, you know what I'm saying? The unresolved, like you said, they keep jumping. Each one is going to be somewhat unresolved. So it can flare up, you know what I'm saying? It can take front stage at any time while you still having more of these little, oh, god damn, another one. Come on, guys, chill out. Another one over here. And that's, Virginia, that's what I see. Hungry hippos.
And
when
wearing us down with prices, food, the economy, all of that, just wearing us down one layer at a time. So by the time it gets here, you're poor and sad and hungry already. That's an easy target.
Well, I was fucking homeless at one time, man. Like I had no place to live, man. And, I slept wherever I could sleep. And, went 2 or 3 days without eating because, I was homeless, man. And dude, I'm gonna tell you, it's a hard thing to deal with. And that's one of the reasons why I become a prepper, was because I never want to be caught in that situation again where a bunch of things happen and it's like, bam. It's on the Grand Supreme News on YouTube. He always has a bunch of really good articles, man. And I'll be honest with you, I like Grand Supreme News, but he's gotten so worried about being censored, that he talks.
He don't say no words.
Yeah, he don't say no words at all. And it's like, the bear and over there they've got that flying thing, and it's like,
Yeah.
He's gotten so bad he won't even say iPhone. He'd be like, "Well, on
Yeah.
my eye
Yeah.
caller." It's like,
Yeah.
man, you can say those words, bro.
Right, right. But that's where that news article was. He was I was just clicking over to look for something, and
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
popped up. But yeah, he's I mean, we've talked about him before. You know, a bunch of us. I know.
He's
Tribe,
got a good channel, man. I listen
Yeah.
to him all the time, but it just it's like, damn it, what are you saying, man? What are you saying? But I mean, I ain't shitting on him, man. He's got a good channel, man. He puts out really good articles, good news. He shows you what they are. They're in the background.
I'm
Just-
gonna tell you.
What's the name of the channel, babe? Can you find the
Grand
link to that
Supreme
channel? You
News.
know who I'm talking. It's the Puerto Rican guy.
Yeah.
I don't even know if she can hear me. She'll hear me in a minute when she hears it on the damn stream. Sorry, y'all. I know. I thought we were going to hang out and not talk about the end of the world, but since the end of the world is right around the corner, I guess we got to get into it. You know?
Hey, realistically, at
I
any
got an ice cream cone. Huh?
right, at any point in your lives, have you ever been like more like right now? You're closer to having just waking up and hearing about a boom going off at your Walmart or just, you know what I mean, like in your neighborhood, like that wouldn't surprise you now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right. I'm
100%
even
based on where I live. I wouldn't be surprised at all. In fact, if you guys don't hear from me for a few days, there's a good chance I'm microwaved.
Oh shit.
we're checking distances now through the air. Like we checked our distance from DC. From the middle of DC, we're exactly 70 miles. We're checking distances from bases, from this, from that. Like when did you ever think you would have to do that? In case a bomb drops, you got to know what kind of distance you are, so you'll know how to survive the son of a bitch.
I will say another thing people have overlooked too is don't forget chemical warfare.
Yeah.
Because that's, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be a factor too. And in one way or another, it's going to be a factor. So stock up on your plastic and your duct tape. Get ready to seal up them windows and shit, y'all.
Go and stock up. Yeah, get a little extra tomorrow. Appreciate you, Hush. Bro.
There's the link.
That link there in the side chat is the Grand Supreme News, man. He is a good dude.
Got it, bet.
So the duct tape thing, I'm just gonna go on and tell y'all, don't be fucking cheap. I know you want to be able to go and buy 25 rolls for $5, but do not buy that shit. We're not talking about something you're just gonna tape up a poster for a day or two. You know, we're talking about your fucking life. Go and spend money, good money, on good duct tape. You know, buy the good shit. If you go over there and it's like, what is it, 3M, Gorilla, there's another one too.
But if you can't afford it, at least get what you can. Yeah. You can always double up sometimes. I'm not going against what you're saying, Backwards, but I know there's some people, man, that just can't afford it nowadays to go out spend $10 on a roll of good duct tape. I mean, it's a bitch, man.
Man,
What if instead
but you're right. You're absolutely right, Backwards. I'm not saying you're not right. I mean, you should try to get the good shit when it comes to certain things. But
if you can't afford it to get the $10 tape or whatever, the good shit, the best thing you can do is get you some of that tape and keep you some glue around and some glue bottles and stuff, and use that, and then get a stapler. You can buy a hand stapler for like $7 or something like that with a bunch of staples, and staple the fuck out of that shit, man.
Just get some of that freaking what is it? Fix-A-Leak
Flex Seal
crap in a can. Yeah,
Flex Seal.
Got some.
Done.
That stuff works too, by the way.
It does.
I sprayed it.
Get you some cans of that and spray it instead of duct tape.
Right. Don't be afraid to be creative. Shit, make it work. It ain't got to be pretty to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I put Flex Seal.
I'm gonna like trip the breaker in my house or something. Power's gonna go out, and all of a sudden the wife's gonna come home, and I'm like boarding up a window.
Right.
What the fuck are you doing? I'm sorry, my bad.
Yep.
I agree. Sorry, Tribe.
You got it.
Oh, I agree with Backwoods. Certain things spend the money on. Like some things you can go generic, go to the dollar store. But for example, canning lids, don't buy generic ones. Maybe the duct tape. Get you some good duct tape. You know what I mean? I agree with the concept for sure.
Yeah, no doubt, no
There
doubt.
is
If you can tape somebody up and put them in your basement, you don't want them to break free.
right.
You're tying up marauders. It needs to hold.
You want to be able to sleep soundly.
Zip ties are cheap. Just saying.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like Sophia said, liquid nail. Yeah, like get a caulking gun or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Think outside the box, man. Make it work. Be ready for anything. We live in strange times.
I've been watching nuclear survival videos. Some of them are 2-3 years old from channels that ain't even in the prepping community. And yeah, I've been watching videos of how nuclear bombs are made, how to set up, and they talked about the different thicknesses of different materials that'll protect you from gamma rays and shit, like so much inches of dirt, so much inches of concrete. Man, it's a motherfucker, man.
Is it
Like
it's 12 inches of dirt, right?
I think it's more like 2 meters. I think when it's dirt, it's like 6 feet. It's like,
or was I thinking 12 feet?
It's like with concrete, it's like a foot. I can't remember the exact measurements, but like lead is very, like, you only need like 2 inches of lead, but who the hell can build a whole lead fucking shelter? You know what I mean? Like
ammo, bro. Just glue them to the wall. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
It's crazy, man. It's scary when you really look into it, and man, I know Southern Prepper 1 put out a thing on how to like clean your water in case, you know, you got some bad fucking water, man, how to do it in a bucket and shit. Like just try to do some research on it, man. And people really should. Like I don't get it. I don't know how this country can be this close to nuclear war or even the thought of it. And I mean, we're so heavy with nukes now too. Like, why in the hell aren't we teaching our citizens how to prepare for shit like this? I mean, we used to do it back in the 80s. Why in the fuck ain't we doing it now?
Bro, Russia ran drills. They showed where their bunkers were at. They've got bunkers for 40% of their population.
Yeah.
None of that shit, man.
Teach your kids, man. I mean, you know, if you got little ones, like I can see Virginia Roos now, man. Try to put a plan in place and make it fun for the kids. You know, try to make it like a fun thing, like or something, man. Jeez, and Pot B too. You got little ones too, man. It's like fuck, man.
Yeah.
Turn it into a game, man. Get them.
Got our protection.
I'm gonna catch y'all on the other side and be like, "What up? We didn't make it, bro."
Hey, I'll even say too. A lot of people overlook it. Like if you live in town or something, go clean your nasty ass bathtub and make sure you got a good plug. Because if you gotta go ahead and fill up your bathtub, you know what I'm saying, to have that water, you don't want little pubes and shit floating around and soap particles. You know what I mean?
Just
keep it nice and tidy. I'm saying you never know. You never know. You might need
top them up.
Yeah.
It's like, dang it.
Don't get rid of those hairs. Double them as floss.
Get y'all some of them too.
Grommets. Mm-hmm.
It's a grommet installation kit.
Gotcha. Where'd you get that from?
Kit. From
Wallywall?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you, man.
All right, don't worry about it. We're good.
Ace Hardware, Harbor Freight.
I think it was Harbor Freight, actually.
Yeah.
Harbor Freight is the shit, man. And they've been stepping up their game too, man. Their stuff's getting better and better. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, if the government ain't gonna put shit in place to help us learn and protect ourselves, we got to take it upon ourselves to do it. I mean, we do it anyway, but I mean, man, I go out here and see. I seen this dude today in Wise, and he had a shopping cart. He had like a little 6-pack of some flavored drinks. He had, you know, one of those little ass carts, and he was getting just little things of eating. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, dude, you got to be in your late 60s, and you're not even thinking about grabbing some canned goods to put in that cart. You're not getting a little bag of rice or something, dude. You're just gonna get a couple days worth of food and real fancy shit. And maybe it's the prepper in me, but I get pissed off when I see people doing this shit because I'm like, do y'all not realize that doomsday's coming? The fuck is wrong with y'all?
Bro, we're in the
Just go up to those dudes, grab some cans, and throw them in the car, and be like, "There, you're good."
Right.
Man, we're in a bubble over here, bro. We're in a bubble, man.
I'm
Nothing
over
bad
here
ever
with
happens
27
here.
cases of water and shit, and they're looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm looking at them like they're fucking crazy. What the fuck you gonna do with them damn muffins, motherfucker?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Seriously.
You're gonna die.
Yeah.
walking around the store. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Fuck.
We're in a bubble over here, man. Yeah. We're in a bubble.
See, that's why it comes back to that we need the slap in the face to pop that bubble.
That's right.
Yeah.
We've got to lose something, and it's got to be drastic to make everybody wake up.
It's got to be longer than a day, too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not thinking it was only a day, man, but I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's got to be like a prolonged situation.
Right.
Yes, Dusty Data, no doubt. Canned fruit. I got a whole fucking shelf of that shit.
Mm-hmm. Cherries have a ton of vitamin C. And in fact, I think Backwoods, you and I were talking about this the other day to keep up your vitamin C. Rose hips, tomatoes actually have a lot of vitamin C. Orange bell peppers, yellow bell peppers.
Yeah.
Spinach has a lot of vitamin A. It has a lot of vitamin C too, though, doesn't it?
Spinach, I think, is iron.
It's got a lot of vitamin A too.
Maybe K.
Yeah, but my number one plan is when this shit kicks off, I'm staying in the house for 72 hours. I am not coming out at all.
Yes.
He gets fired from his job for not showing up.
I watched a video. It was like a science channel, and I watched a video, and they were explaining why you should stay in. Like, for new kids, you definitely don't want to leave the house for 48 hours, but like 2 weeks, you don't want to leave the house at all, and then like 4 weeks, you can leave, but you gotta like change your shoe, take it. It was weird, man, but it was like from scientists saying this is how you deal with nuclear fallout.
Yeah,
you have to shelter in place. Like, there is no, if that shit hits, man, you better be ready to be in your fucking house for 2 weeks at least.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, was that the one where they were like, if you're driving, you want to duck down in your car, but if you can, get out, and if there's like a building, you want to go to like the middle of the building.
Yeah, I seen that one too.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Be ready to.
They were talking about the dude went into a ditch, and it actually the nuclear bomb picked him up out of the ditch and threw him.
What?
Like a tornado. I seen a video on that. That was the Japan. There was a dude that survived the Japan bombing, and he laid down in a ditch, and he survived it, but the blast picked his ass up and threw him out the fucking ditch.
Damn.
Oh, the aftershock thing or whatever.
Yeah.
I have my limitations.
Hey, there you go, Virginia. Spinach is rich in vitamin A, C, K, iron, folate, and potassium.
Damn.
Boom.
But if you're prone to kidney stones, moderate it.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
Why is that?
It says it's rich in oxalate, which I don't know what that is. I'm sure one of you guys do, but it says it's rich in it, and then food that's rich in that increases your chance of kidney stones.
Interesting.
You know, Arkansas living. I watching videos and shit. I've been watching a bunch of them on nukes, but they really, if you got a well, like you're pretty damn well off. No point intended, because well water is like extremely protected from nuclear fallout.
Yeah, it's deep, you know.
Yeah.
So Arkansas is in Arkansas, huh?
No,
He's been looking for that well.
He's in Texas.
And the solar panels.
He's California.
Right.
No, he's from Texas. He lived across the border and he snuck over.
He's got a little bit of New Yorkish tendencies. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Hey man, look.
No, I was going to say on the
oh shit.
the thing we were talking about with the plastic and putting the duct tape and all that stuff. Have you a way, if you can, to set up an entrance into your house So it's like actually inside your house, and it's actually like
Yeah.
covered up with plastic or whatever, and got some type of door or something on it, some way to get out of there. That way you can take off, because it talks about washing your clothes down and taking, and you can have that stuff right there.
Think of it like a sterile breezeway.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And they said, like, when you take off your clothes, have a trash bag and put them in a trash bag and seal them up real good and shit like that too. It's crazy, man. It's unbelievable what man has made on this earth that can destroy it, man. It's just fucking sick. Why did we ever come up with nuclear bombs, man? That shit is. Humans should make a pact to just do away with nuclear bombs, man. We got bombs that can do damage.
Hey, but advancement though. I mean, with advancement comes destruction. That's just the way of the world.
That's what we do.
Always trying to destroy the other.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we benefit the planet?
Population control. Keeping things moving, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's the final level in the simulation, man.
Right.
Bro, we have to look like a disease to the planet from outer space. You know what I'm saying? If you could see what we're doing to it, we would look like a cancer to the planet.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Have you done your share today?
Of what? Of what?
Helping destroy the planet.
Oh,
I mean, yeah. The Hemi. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I have. Yeah.
I burnt 3 tires, threw 3 Casey's cups out the window.
Oh my
God! Driving down the highway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do y'all have any? Me and Josh talked about this. Do y'all have bug out spots, man? Do y'all have any place where y'all can go other than where you're at?
I plan on it. My first thing is bugging out. It's not bugging in. I ain't hunkering down for nothing. I'm going immediately, and I'm hoping that most people want to stay where they're at because people are kind of slow to react on things. So hopefully I can go get my stuff and start. I'll bring everybody important. I'll start moving stuff, and I'll just keep making trips on back roads and stuff like that.
How far away is
it? It's like half hour.
Okay.
It's something I could hump it if I had to. So if I got all the way back, lost my vehicle, I could still make it back.
Gotcha.
I'd be tired as hell.
Yeah.
But I can do it.
Yeah.
Is it true, like you see in these movies and shit, like World War Z, you heard them say that it's when shit gets bad, it's good to keep moving, never stay in place. Did you learn that in the military, POTB? Is that something that's taught?
To just keep moving?
Yeah, like.
I mean, the only thing that if you're talking about momentum, if you're talking about momentum, then yeah, it's good to keep moving. If you're going to be taking something, then you've got to, what is it? Suppress, secure. What is it?
Okay.
Whatever. There's acronyms for everything, but basically you've got to be dominant to gain a foothold.
Don't be an easy target.
I knew I was going to catch shit for that one, but. I just wonder if there are situations where staying put is like the worst thing you could possibly do.
I mean, in all honesty, I would think being defensive would be a hell of a lot smarter than being offensive, just because it's your territory, it's your setup, you're inside, you've got everything you need. I mean, if you lose it, you lose it, but you've got all the advantage on defense.
Yeah,
Unless you're vastly outnumbered by people more
It's
well equipped, more
like
trained.
imagine like September 11th. That's one of those situations where it's like keep moving. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know what's going to happen next. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro.
And if the bombs start dropping, that's going to be some freaky shit. You don't know where they're going to be hitting next. Like you might move from your position and go to the position that the bomb's going to hit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just stand still.
Hey,
Yeah, that's why. That's why all them people, they were talking about that when all that Ukraine stuff first started happening. They showed that guys there, and that bomb was like, shh, boom, just right over their bomb, and they're all just standing there, and people's like, why are they just standing there? And it's like, well, shit. I mean, where you gonna run? I mean, it's like, you just stand there is what they were saying. Yeah,
bro. Can you imagine? Like, for real, like, okay, so we all have like all these preps stored up. We all have these plans. We got these ideas of how it's gonna go. This is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna be on my roof picking people off. You know what I'm saying? We all got these ideas, but your shit just gets all your preps. You're standing there watching your preps, and everything's going up in flames. And all you have is a bug out bag. Your 72-hour bug out bag. Your pews are done. You've got what, like a sidearm and maybe a shotgun or a rifle on your back, and that is it at that point. Where no place to go. You got your bug out bag, and you know what I'm saying. You got a sidearm and whatever else. Your life begins at that point.
Right.
That's crazy, and that's gonna be thousands.
Well,
I don't know, millions.
Let me ask a question about that. And POTB probably be the best to answer this, but I'm just saying. So, like these other countries, where there's some that are just, it's bad. It was Argentina. So just places that are just really bad. Like shit happens every night, every day there. Do they bug out? I mean, this bugging out thing.
Ukraine's bugging out like a motherfucker, brother. They got 600,000 motherfuckers bugging out.
Yeah, but they're going. Yeah, I understand that. That's all the. But I'm saying, like, I'm trying to think of how to say it. There's nowhere to go, man.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I'm trying to say is there's nowhere to go.
Right.
I mean, you can move from here to 20 miles down the road, but you're still somewhere, and people still know them locations. All that bullshit about, man, I know places where nobody knows it. Bullshit. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Google Earth. Google Earth. I can see anything, and ahead of time, but people's been there, man. There's not no place in the United States people ain't been.
Yeah.
Communications would make or break that, whether you could communicate or hear, hey, 5 miles down that way, it hit the fan bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wanted to ask you a question, Virginia. No bullshit. With all this shit that's going on, you have kids and everything that's going on. How serious is this on your mind and like worrying about your kids with all this shit and possible war with Russia, and it could go nuclear with these nuclear threats and shit? Like what kind of mind state does it got you in?
I live on top of a target. So for the 20 years I've been here, there's always a chance. Having my youngest son, it worries me a lot as far as if I were surrounded. I'm about 70 miles from Seattle. If I were surrounded, there is nowhere to go. One side is ocean, one side is mountains. So I actually have been looking at land and things closer to mountains, dig a hole in, and also thought about just staying exactly where I am, because again, you don't know where it's going to hit. And I think the paranoia does us more damage. It's more likely Mother Nature will take me out than Mother Russia.
I wonder what kind of percentages they got on shit now. They do those percentages of this will happen or that'll happen. I wonder how much the percentages are up for World War III when the experts talk about the doomsday clock or whatever. Anybody know where the doomsday clock is now?
Shoot.
And you got to think too. Like, I mean, I'm only going off of what I've seen in Hollywood, pretty much in a guesstimation. But if some shit does pop off, the military and the police are going to have that shit locked down. So even if some bombs are going off and you try to leave your stuff, you're going to get swooped up by the police or something, and you're going to get rounded up and kind of like put into a cage. So that
Bro,
whole
you
weight
saw what happened with
72
Katrina.
hours.
Yeah, you saw what happened with Katrina, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, they dipped out. They took off those uniforms and was like, nah, I'm going to protect my family.
Yep. But still, there's there's always going to be a few. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They might be
Yeah.
isolated spots.
I got you.
They'll dip out, man. The only ones you might have to worry about trying to hang around police or any of stuff like that would be like the ones that are single and kind of into it and shit. But
No, I mean, like, well, look at Ukraine right now, right? Like, see, all these people are trying to leave because, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's refugee status or whatever, but it's basically, hey, come over here, we'll round you up, put you on a plane, and get you out of here. You know what I'm saying? One of those type of situations, like a helpful situation, not a dick move kind of situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
y'all,
at the end of the day, you're getting rounded up and pushed with. So,
Angry Prepper posted a map of U.S. targets in Instagram. Nisi copied it. Do y'all want to see the map of U.S. target according to Russia? According to Russia in 2019. Let me get big screen real quick.
Is it like 5,000 spots? Is it like 1,000 spots?
No, check this out, man.
Nah, that's not doing me any good.
Whiteman Air Force Base. I know where that's at. That's me.
The Pentagon, Kings Bay Naval Base near Florida. Looks like South Georgia, Florida. Barksdale Air Force Base. That looks like it's right on the edge of Texas. NORAD, F.E. Warren Air Force Base, Strategic Command, Off Ut Air Force Base. Bunch of they want to attack Air Force bases like crazy. They want to take us out the skies.
Hey, they talked about freaking holding back a lot of their air strength right now for Ukraine.
Wait,
Barksdale
what?
Sorry.
No,
Barksdale Air Force is in Louisiana.
Shit, my phone's messing up. Hold on.
Whiteman Air Force Base is the home of the stealth bomber. That is the only place that the bomber is actually stationed.
Bro, and then they're gonna have all the secondary targets, which the whole thing will probably be lit up with the secondary targets.
Y'all can check out Angry Prepper's Instagram, man. He be posting some shit. Let me get me back up off here.
I don't even know what that is.
Fighting 6 times in the last week.
So how many miles do you have to be away from the point of impact to have a chance with today's nuclear technology?
Yes.
What's the birth of that?
30, 60, something like that.
The biggest one that Russia let off, they said 110 miles.
No,
Oh my
hell
God.
no.
Yeah.
No.
I'm serious. They said 110 miles, but what I was watching is it was like this dude did a breakdown of the biggest bomb that we let off in Japan, I think it was, and it was something you'd have to watch it because it was like in the first mile or so, everybody's dead.
Yeah.
And then from that point on, you had like severe burning and 50% of the population dies. And then after that, you got radiation poisoning that's going to kill, a quarter of the people in that area. So it's like you have to do some research on it to really show you. I mean,
we need that
I would say at least 10 miles for the smallest one. If you're within a 10 mile,
you think so?
I think
They
so,
say-
man. You're pretty fucked up.
I just read this article right here today, and it says a 1 megaton bomb is it's 80 times larger than the bomb detonated over Hiroshima, and they're saying but much smaller than many modern nuclear weapons. So a 1 megaton is 80 times more powerful than Hiroshima, and that's not even that's just a small, very small nuclear weapon for today's standards. And it says for a bomb that size, the 1 megaton, 13 miles away would experience flash blindness on a clear day, and people up to 52 miles away would be temporarily blinded on a clear night.
God damn it.
It says heat heat is an issue for those closest to the blast. Mild first degree burns can occur up to 6.8 miles away. Third degree burns, that's what destroys the skin and stuff, up to 5 miles away, and 24% of the body would likely be fatal if people. So in other words, if you don't get immediate care, you're going to die. The temperatures near the site of the bomb blast during Hiroshima were estimated to be 300,000 degrees, which is roughly 300 times hotter than the temperatures bodies are cremated. Sorry, I was trying to look down to give more. So a 1 megaton blast would produce 180 metric tons of force.
Yeah.
And wind speeds would reach 158 miles an hour.
Bro, yeah, yeah, it's the same. I'm reading a different article. It's the same. 6.8 miles, you would have problems with heat. You would be burned. My God.
And they said they said that, like certain people wouldn't be, because you would have, some people would be standing behind a pillar or something, so that heat flash might not affect them as bad. But anybody that's out in the open, man, you're screwed. So you wanna find a spot to get behind as immediately, because it's that.
You can see those clips on YouTube. There's stairs over in Hiroshima of the ash, like the imprint of two people, how they just got boom flashed on the stairs. Everything around it is burned except for like a perfect silhouette. You know what I mean? It's craziness.
There's also the like it's kind of like a fence, but it's like steel poles, and you can see where it burnt the ground, where that steel pole, how it came in. It kind of came in like, not straight across, but came in down, and it left the markings on the fucking concrete of the whole fucking pole rail or whatever. It's crazy, man. Crazy.
Bro, that's why I'm spiritually prepped. I will see you guys on the other side.
Well, up until about 15 minutes ago, I was like, shit, I'm completely good down here. Now y'all just ruined my fucking day.
Me too, man.
Yeah. Well, y'all got some shit. They set up a lot of. Oh, was you going POTB?
There he goes.
You're going. I'm waiting. Go ahead.
I was just going. What the fuck was I going to say? They're keeping the nukes and shit. Like I think they're keeping the nukes in the middle of the country. That way they can protect them better. From what I hear, they're like, where's the places? Nisi knows. It's like some places in the middle of the country, like where backwoods and huts and all y'all be chilling.
Bro, what if you dive into a lake? Is it going to start boiling it, or would you be straight?
I think it would be completely gone. I mean, like if you go to Great Lakes, I don't think. I mean, it'd be a big boom, but like if
we're assuming that they all land.
Right.
We're assuming that we're completely inept as a country and we'll never make it. But what I was going to say is that, Judge Josh, when I was sitting there looking at it earlier, and you were talking about all the Air Forces, right? All the Air Force bases getting hit, all this stuff. Russia hasn't really been using their Air Force. It's been apparently, I say this because of people reporting it, but there's a whole bunch of articles out there talking about where, like, why aren't they using their full strength, or why aren't they, like, it's like an almost not even there for Air Force.
What's up?
Well, why not have a little more I don't know, planes that are not shot down when you extinguish some other bases or whatever. I don't know.
Yep.
We cripple someone else's strength before you get in the air, kind of thing.
Yeah.
You can imagine the slap in the face it would be if we got our own uranium used against us.
Right.
Man, I can't even believe we're sitting here talking about this shit. Like it could actually happen. This is crazy.
I'll be right back.
It is
Get on
crazy, man.
Craigslist and get you a desk to hide under. That's what they told them in the 50s.
Right.
Bro, I'm gonna go get some
Josh.
quick treat. Build me up.
Just Josh.
Yeah.
Just think that right now, Putin could be pushing them buttons right at this moment.
Yeah, man.
Right. How long would it take an ICBM to get here from Russia?
Man.
Man, in like 15 minutes or some shit. It's fast as fuck. Or 30 minutes. I don't know, man. It surprised the hell out of me, man. I was like, what the
30 minutes?
That's even if it's coming from land. It might be coming from a boat.
Sophia, you ain't stressed. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm good. I'm chilling. Hey, we're all gonna go sooner or later, so you know, I'm all right.
I know a lot of people been talking about those container launchers and stuff, and they're kind of wearing me down on it. Like I can see it. I can
Right.
see it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't know.
Y'all making me paranoid, man. Y'all are bad.
I mean, I'm straight. You know what I mean? I'm gonna continue to prep. You know, continue to do things. But I just know, seriously, like I'm not even gonna bullshit you. I know that there's a point. If there, bro, if there's like 200 nukes coming our way, right? Like I'll probably take off my plates and say some prayers.
You think they'd tell us?
No.
If a nuke got launched at us, like it's in the air, do you think they would tell us?
Hopefully
No.
those sirens would go off or something like on TV, but I don't know. I doubt it. I doubt it.
It says 30 minutes.
30 minutes, yeah.
30 minutes. Intercontinental range nuclear weapons, including every Russian nuclear warhead that is loaded onto an intercontinental range ballistic missile. It can hit the United States in 30 minutes.
Done deal. You can't even get your pizza that fast. You know what I mean? What the hell?
It's crazy, man.
30 freaking minutes, dude.
Yeah.
And you
Bro,
won't even know it.
So look, literally, I can look out my window and it's like it's a lake and I can see Dallas. I don't know how many miles away, probably like 15 miles, but I can see the skyline of Dallas, the buildings. And the other day I was just looking out there and I was like, I bet one day I'm gonna look out here and see a big ass mushroom. And yeah, that's gonna be it. A flash and then yeah, peace out.
Tiger, I stay too medicated to care.
You know what? If they say they're coming, I'll break out the edibles because I keep a stash of those. I got you, brother. I'll take like 6 of them. I'll be straight.
would say-
Oh my God, you be hallucinating.
It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter.
It takes like an hour and a half to kick in, and then the
Oh.
bomb hits like an hour 20.
Just
Oh, man. Come on, Hutch.
You see that? But yeah, that new hypersonic missile takes like 5 to 10 minutes.
That's what I'm worried about. Bro, did you see the airplane that supposedly China's working on? The hypersonic airplane?
Mm.
It's powered by a magnetic fluid engine.
Ooh.
Hey, why
Oh.
be depressed?
Yeah. I'm not, man.
I'm super thrilled right now. I'm hoping that happens so I ain't got to pay no more bills. I'm tired of that shit.
I stopped
Right.
paying bills like 2 weeks ago. No, I'm just playing. I'm still paying my bill.
Go max out your credit cards right now. Take all the cash out of the bank. Fuck 'em.
Done.
No.
You got 48 hours, but you're all dead. Okay.
Oh God.
Right.
Bruh.
Quote me.
Yeah.
Nah, man, don't get down, everybody, man, because it is what it is, dude. I mean, if it happens, it's going to be over so fucking quick. You ain't going to realize it anyway. And then if you're far enough away that you ain't got to worry about it, then you ain't got to worry about it. I mean, you just take some precautions at that point. So I mean, it's like a no sense of getting upset about it because like 5 or 10 minutes, you know, like I said, well, hell, we could just be sitting here talking in 10 minutes from now. Boom! It's over. Done.
Yep.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
you can control is how
You'll-
you react to it.
You'll never know. But
Yeah.
then again, you know, it could hit. We could get an alert on there and be like, hey, nuke is hit here and here. If you're in these areas, take your precautions, you know. I mean, and you just do accordingly, you know. So people don't get upset.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is, man. I'm telling you, a scared mind, when shit goes down is a very bad deal for you.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing wrong with being worried. There's nothing wrong with, you know, understanding, man, this is a bad fucking deal, you know. And I mean, yeah.
Yes. Makes me
But-
focus.
Yeah, but you got to get that focus. You can't be scared.
Yeah.
Well, I will say, even though it's annoying as shit, you know, like the OTB said, complacency will get you killed. If they do an alert, it's going to come on your phone like an Amber Alert. So don't just be like, oh, this shit, my phone's ringing. Just click off, you know what I'm saying? Actually look at that shit.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying?
Hawaii.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't lie. And neither one of y'all ever looked at a full Amber Alert, like missing kid. Oh, that ain't my area. You know? Don't lie. Don't
I
lie.
didn't say it. Yeah.
I mean, you get complacent, just like with the tornado sirens. And then most small towns, the tornado sirens go off at noon. You just get accustomed to hearing it. It's not a warning. It's just noise in the background. It's everyday life. You know, so it's not that much of an actual warning system. So pay attention to that shit, you know.
Ours goes off every Wednesday at noon.
Right?
Hey, Tribe, if we got 30 minutes, you got to do a live stream. We'll live stream that bitch.
Yeah.
We'll be like, we got 20 minutes.
I'm going to die in 30 minutes. Let me spark up the computer real quick.
Yeah. Guys. Yeah.
That'll
Well,
get your
right
channel
around.
taken down, though. I wouldn't risk it.
Right. Look,
Right.
Yeah.
Be trying to say you're spreading fear porn and false information and shit.
Yeah.
Hit
No,
those
that
buttons when you
didn't
see the
really
flash, y'all.
Right?
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, screens will start going out, whoever gets hit first.
Right.
Oh, that's Josh. He's gone.
Oh my
You get load up, get press one.
Press one. Oh, that was a good one.
You know what's so bad about it though is most motherfuckers, you know, I'd probably do it too because I'm so used to it. It'd be like you'd be rushing around trying to get shit loaded up or do whatever it is you're doing, and you hear your phone be like ding. You stop and look at it, and it's like Tribe's going live. It's like,
Right.
fuck, you couldn't help yourself. You know, you'd be in like, what's up, Tribe, man? Fuck, I'm rushing around here trying to do shit.
Bro, do you believe this shit is coming right now?
We're gonna die, bro. I love you, man.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. All right. I got to go, man. I got to cook. Yeah.
Yeah, we at the 2 hour mark too, man.
Oh, yeah?
Figure we go about 2 hours tonight, but man, sitting here
Bro.
talking about all this shit. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna be fucking watching fucking nuclear videos
Yep.
and shit. And
Nah, stay away from it, man.
We're in the mix.
gotta
Hey,
be
it's-
ready, man.
Instead, look at EMP videos. You know what I mean? Take a break from the.
No, I say go
Right,
go make us a cool ass fucking beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple in the works, man. I got a couple in the works. I was going to share them and shit, but
Nukes
You're
incoming.
gonna have to make one that says "Dim Day here."
Hell yeah. 30 minutes.
right.
No longer coming. Just play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Hey, your boy New York Prepper, red alert. Putin to declare martial law. Yeah.
Well,
Coming,
man,
man.
that's
I'm telling you right now. I'm
It's just
telling you,
coming, man.
all coming.
Bro, they're
This
going
year,
down.
martial
Shit
law.
is coming. Yeah. This ain't some little knick-knack country, you know what I'm saying, that can't retaliate. Like they can do this shit. Solar winds. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah. If trust me, if they're going down, they want everybody else to feel this shit. I'm just saying.
No doubt. No doubt.
Man.
All right, y'all. Well, y'all get prepped up. You know what I'm saying? We'll keep coming at you, man. And it's too much going on right now to not talk about. Like the conversation is gonna end up leading into it, man. You can't fucking help it most of the time, but I don't know. So maybe on the
I'm just
next
saying,
one we can.
if this stuff does kick off on August 23rd, then everybody go to Tribe's house because he is officially a cult leader, and we will just follow him.
Yeah.
All we can do is hum. All we can do is hum.
Right. All right, y'all. I'm gonna call it. If anybody got anything coming up, anything y'all want to tell the folks before we dip out?
I love you guys. Prep up. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Epstein didn't
I'm
kill himself.
with him.
That's it.
Yeah, man. Get some
I'm with
water.
him.
I got 7 cases today. Go out and get you some water, man. Water's gonna be important no matter what.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out. Much love. Thanks everybody for being here. Everybody on the panel. Appreciate y'all.
Bam.
Much love. Let me hit you with something on the way out. Let me hit you for the secret society. I gotta add some names. If you just joined here lately, I gotta add your names, but. Whoa.